Hello everyone, welcome back to City Skylines. Here we are in New Chadtopia, and as per the suggestion, you can see here there's some bits and bobs around here. So what I'm actually going to do is de-do those, so to speak. Get rid of these guys. Get rid of all of this. And we are going to make them offices. So we'll have loads of offices around this area, around the airport, and places like that. So we need to do that one. Screw it, let's do that one as well. Get rid of him. And then put offices in there like so. And more offices down the side. So we are essentially officed out to the wazoo, so to speak. Now, let's have a look at this. See, it's not ready to launch yet, so... Oh, actually it is. Who doesn't like a sudden launch of a big rocket? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. People are loving the launch of the rocket. It's just where the rocket tends to land is the only thing I'm worried about. There she goes. Lovely stuff. So now you can see the next rocket and then the list can be built over here. Obviously, I'm still thinking I need to do something about that bit there, because I'm not happy about it getting in the way of that, because it makes it look very ugly. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to go into the trains. Wherever they are, here somewhere. Like so. And then we are going to curve it around slightly. No, slightly. And then we're going to go underground, like so. And then we're going to curve it up. Like that. So that way, it's, oh my god, drop down into the earth, underneath here, and then out the other side. So fingers crossed. I mean, to be honest, I could have just gone round, but you know what? I think that might be a better option, because I don't like the steepness of that particular section. So let's just get rid of that, go up one level, there we go. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of that bit. And we'll go round the side like so. And then, let's see, if we go to about there, I think. See, that's still too much of an angle, isn't it? It needs to be about like that. And then, actually, we'll go along here a bit more. And then we can go here. And just drop into there. There we go. So I would say that's a better option with respect to our rail usage. And obviously they go into there. And then they can make their way past the rocket launch. And then off into wherever they go. Now, let's see. Oh, saunas, hello. I wonder if it's worth, is it worth putting a sauna in here somewhere, I wonder? Let's put a sauna there. That'll raise the happiness of lots of people. We'll also put one down here, I think. Like that, so they can basically just go and saunarize themselves. Now, I mean, I've been in a sauna, I think, once when I went to EGX. Ended up sitting in a sauna, and it was really nice. I was pleasantly surprised. Obviously, it was a bit of a strange experience for me because, you know, you're sitting in the sauna, essentially sweating your nuts off, and ended up making your skin kind of tingle. It was quite strange, but also nice on a sort of strange kind of way. But anyway, so we're going to put that in there. We're going to get rid of those two. So we've got a nice sauna in there for everyone. Now, what other options do we have here? Helicopter depot. Community pool. Oh, that's lovely. I like that. Now, where can we put the community pool? Let's put it here. A nice area. Everyone can go in and have a lovely dip. Nice open pool, hopefully with not too many turds floating around in it. That would be a sad, sad situation. Oh, University Hospital. And, of course, a yoga garden. Let's put a yoga garden right next to it. So you come out of the swimming pool, and then you go and you relax and you stretch and you do your things in the yoga garden as the police roar past at 900 miles an hour. Wow, that's serious policing. Look at that. So, as you can see, we do have an entrance and an exit here. I'm thinking that what we need to do is to turn off the traffic lights. So we put that one on stop, and then basically it keeps traffic flowing. We shall... we'll do the same here. Put that one on stop there. And that one. And that one. So these roads here down the centre, we keep the flow of traffic up to speed. Actually, let's keep that as a proper traffic light because it's obviously got a turning there. Let's change that to that, that to that. No traffic light there. No traffic light there. Let's do the same there as well. So basically, whoever's travelling down this main road has, let's just turn traffic lights off there so they all can move wherever they need to. And we'll do the same here as well. So we can keep the traffic flowing, but we also are in danger of creating more problems. But we'll see. Ah, here we go. Here's the train making its way out. And obviously, we've got this new train line here to disappear into the ether over there somewhere. So, generally speaking, I'd say it's not looking too bad. You know, we've got the lovely area here, which we can't select at the moment, but, you know, I guess there's no rocket to select at the moment, so. No, it's because we're in road form, that's why, because I'm an idiot. So there you go, now you can see the construction of the rocket is in progress. So that's also good to see, and we've got all these guys here now. I'm wondering if it's worth looking at... Oh, heavens, hello. If we put that there, and to remove the noise pollution, we'll get rid of this. And we shall run that to there. So as you can see, essentially we provide power to this area, get rid of this noise pollution, keep it out here where it's going to generate 20 megawatts because of the fast wind speed, which is just fantastic. And that's a big old lake right there, isn't it? Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So at least then that's being supplied with the power that is needed to do the thing. Here is a train track, so we're not really massively worried about the power there. So I mean, you know, keeping it like that, it's fine really, to be honest. Now let's follow this train, see if he actually goes down. No, he's going back the other way, the bugger. So they're not going that way, which is a bit of a shame. They're turning around and going back the other way, but, you know, I'm not going to argue. At least they're moving goods in and out, so. And you can see massive, big, long goods trains here. Taking the goods out into the world, getting us obviously loads of money. As you can see, we're doing fine for money now. It gives us a little bit more free reign, so to speak, with respect to dealing with issues. So, office areas, a little bit of industry for the lower educated individuals, but most of it is going to be office areas. Now, let's have a look. We need some more residential. So, I'm wondering where would be the best place to build more residential. I'm thinking maybe out here. And if that's the case, then what we'll need to do is build a nice residential road here, but underground, over the other side, up, and then further on down here. So, that's what we're going to do there. Now, what I want to do, get a little bit closer to the edge, and then run a nice big road down the edge to the water. And then we'll build another. Now, let's just take the snapping off, because I want it to come down to about there, I think. Now, this is obviously going to be a new residential area, and what we will need to consider is large roads off of here. So let's put our snapping back on again. So you can see there, nice big long road, which means we shall, what I'm thinking is sort of nearer here, make it nice stuff, high-rise type things, and here we'll put the nicer buildings and all the rest of it. So let's make a waterside road, shall we? There we go. So we got a waterside road, and what we're going to do is we are going to make these all non-dense housing for the non-dense, obviously, but it's going to be a nice place to have your house. We'll have it here, all this along here. Now, obviously, we are going to need some other bits and pieces. Now, I need to look at transport with respect to boaties. Ahoy, sailor. Could that be a harbour there? See, the problem is that oh dear, they don't really have a route out. See, that's the issue. But it's distinctly possible we may have to create some additional sort of bus stops and things of that nature anyway. So, over the other side of the road, which will be here, standard road. Now, obviously, what we'll need to do is create a link in for that. Will be the high level residential. So basically, you know, cheap and affordable flats, all that kind of stuff, you know, not the really nice houses, which is unfortunate, but you know, everybody at the end of the day really just wants to live in a nice house, you know, be able to pay the bills, all the usual crap. So let's have a look there. So that's that one there. Now we are going to have to obviously run some water in there as well. So let's review the water situation. As you can see, no water, and you can see that the water treatment situation is getting a little bit low, so we're going to have to address that next. See? And then move that to there. Now let us provide some power for these lovely people, just temporarily. Look at that, isn't that a beautiful house to have? Obviously that on the side by nearby is probably not ideal, but it's still a beautiful house. Look at that. Nice place to live on a winding road by the side of the river, or the side of a big old lake. Now let's have a look at our water, because here is obviously all our water capture. So let's have a look back. So we need to have more water claiming devices like so. Now we'll connect them up with pipes, connect them into that as well, and we'll do a connection into there. Can't do it there. Right, now, so we've done that bit, and we're claiming a lot of water. Excuse me, I do apologise. And obviously we're after the eco water treatment plants. So we'll put that in there, that in there, and that in there. Now, see, I'm wondering if it's worth... I can't buy any more over here, can I? Well, I could, so I could put a water treatment area there. I don't know. We'll see. But at the moment, I need to get these guys piped in. So this guy's not piped in properly. So we're going to have to move him. There we go, he should be piped in now. He's not, damn. Well, let's get rid of him then. And we'll try that again. Right. Now let's have a look, because... No, he's still not in. The sod. I wonder if it's worth building over the other side here like this. And then connecting a pipe over. So what we'll do is we'll interconnect these fellows. And then we'll connect these guys into the main grid like that. There we go. I mean, in an ideal world, I would like somewhere a little better to dump all of that stuff. I mean, we could look at down here, actually. Because if we were to build things down here, like this, you see, we could build them all down here. I don't know, you see. See, they would be really, really helpful. Just to dump it all into that lake. And that means it's like a a proper transition of the water from one place to another, and it's away from the general populace, and it should be covered by that power. Now let's connect the pipes up and see how we get on. Like so. And then into there, I reckon. Like that. Now, power. Can we put one in here? There we go. That'll cover all of those guys, because they'll provide power to each other. Now, let's have a look here at the capacity. Good. So what we'll do then is we can then take out most of these and put in more of those. It's a shame there's not a better water capture system there, but never mind. Oh heavens, what's going on here? We missed some guys with water. Sorry fellas. So we need to put some more water down the center like that, and some more water down the center like that. And you can see here that they're lacking in power, so let's give them some power straight away, just so they can at least have something down there. Even though we could conceivably take power across and then over like that, which means we could get rid of that. No, no, get rid of it. Like so. So at least then they'll be provided with power. Now, we will need some kind of... What the hell is this area? Oh, residential. Okay. So, if we look here, this will be this residential areas. Like so. And... we'll see how that goes. Let's put it down to about there, I think. So we'll have the residential, the dense residential up to this point here. And that's all covered by the water, and the power should also be covered as well. What we will do is we'll need to put in an extremely large hospital to cover them, and we'll do that here. In the same time, we will put in a nice fire station here, and we will need to also put in a good police headquarters as well. Yeah, let's put in the police HQ. So we'll put them there. So essentially that should hopefully encourage people to move into this area. Let's put in some schools as well, and a high school nearby as well. Now, there we go. So people are getting happier there. They've got more coverage with that respect. We need to organise a road that goes over there and into there. But generally speaking, I think we're doing okay there. So these are the nicer roads up here. And we need to sort out some roadage here. So if we go from about there, like that, then that'll give us a good point of cover. There we go. And a nice long road down this area. You see, you won't necessarily get the full benefit of being by the water, but you know, it'll be pretty damn close. And then we just need to put one right away across here like that. We've got a bit of a gap in there, unfortunately. Can't come down like that. Yes, we can actually. Do it that way. Not ideal, but it does what it needs to. And then we shall run the pipe all the way up to there, and the pipe across from there, and then more piping down that way. Now you can see here, this gentleman here is currently lacking in power. So let us get some power over to him. And also we'll then run the power down here him. And also power down to him. So, that's not looking too bad, I'd say. Obviously, all this area. What I might do, actually, is make that area commercial so they've got places to go to get stuffs. Because that's going to be important, I think. So, there we go. Just making most of this here. Residential. Here we go. More commercial. For those lovely people. So, yeah, I mean, it's not looking too bad. We'll want to get rid of that, ideally, once we get the power over here. And we've got people moving into the area, so they're going to be happy about that. Now, let's have a look. Do we have coverage for plods? What we might do is just put a small plod station down here with a little bit of extra coverage and a small fire station nearby as well. And obviously the hospital is way the balls over there. So what we might need to do is just ping a medical clinic nearby, so I can deal with these guys here, and we'll ping a medical clinic at the other end as well. So at least then these guys don't have to go all the way down to the hospital. If there's anything too major, they can go to the nearby medical clinic, see the GP, the doctor, and, you know, not have to worry about it. Look at that. Wowzers. Imagine that view. Rainy though it is, and slightly blurred. But guess you need to put your glasses on. But look at some of these houses. Look at that. Oh, you got to be careful with that playground. Kid goes swinging on the slide and he's like, ah, ah, down the side. Will be a tad unfortunate. Has anyone seen my children? They were last seen going down the slide in my house, and they're now floating away. Speaking of floating away, you can see that harbour there. Not looking good. What's he doing here? Oh, yes, of course, Mr. Medical Clinic needs some power. So let's get some power in there for him. There we go. Mr. Medical Clinic now has power. And the water coverage is acceptable. So, let's see, because now we need to start making some changes here. So, if we look here, and we go delete, 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 and delete, delete, delete. Let's have a look at that coverage now. It's still good. So what we'll need to do is delete, delete, all of this out, like so. And all that funky good stuff. There we go. You can see now the sewage treatment is a little less than it was. You can see water treatment plants there. Now, what we need to do is put in a water treatment plant. What we might try and see if we can do, can we, let's build a road out here, out to about there, like that, sort of round to here. Actually, we want that a little bit more curved. That is a little bit too much, isn't it? So we'll put that like that. Put it round there. There we go. So now what we can do is we can put some water treatment plants down here. Like that. Like so. Now, what they'll be able to do is connect like that. And then into the main water supply. Like so. And obviously they just need a little bit of power. So we'll put that there. So these guys here, water treatment plants, and we should be able to put some eco stuff on the outskirts as well. Like this. Down the side so that we can essentially treat the water properly. We have no mistreatment of water right here. So connect that up. All the way along there. Interconnected that way. And all that kind of interconnectory good stuff. There we go. So we got a water treatment area nearby here, as you can see. And we probably want some water reservoirs as well, or at least some storage tank reservoirs. We'll put a pumping service in here, because who doesn't want a pumping service? Now, where's the road here? Oh, there it is. Let's put in that pumping service there. And then we'll just have to connect it up. Actually, that's probably in a bad position. Let's see. There we go. So there's the pumping service there. And we'll also just put in some reservoirs as well. And then connect them up to the mains. Like that. So essentially it'll be just a main area where we shall be generating masses and masses of water treatment all through these areas here. So we'll be outputting water, almost pure water. And then obviously what that means is that we've got a few problems here. I'm guessing bus stops. What it means is that we can start utilizing some of the water locations. Now, apologies for my ungainly sniffing. A little bit blocked up. The joys of this Christmas. Anyway, we're getting a build-up of garbage. That's not good. Now, let's have a look at our garbage situation. Don't have enough for that. Now, we do have a garbage device here. Underground garbage, and you can see there it's doing okay. So I don't know why the garbage is filling up. That's a little bit of a worry. Let's have a look at our stuff here on budget. See, there you go. They're both basically 150%. What we'll also do is put the tax level down by 1% for all locations and all businesses. And there we go. We end on a tax cut. I hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next time, everyone. Cheers, guys.